Hi, my name is Jen, and I am on a journey of transformation, self-discovery, and self-love. And I would love for you to join me on that journey, so come on. Hey there, friends. Welcome back to my channel. If this is your first time joining me, hello, welcome. My name is Jen, and I have been on this weight loss journey, weight loss transformation. Actually, I don't want to call it weight loss. It's really a three-faceted journey of transformation, self-discovery, and self-love for about 19, 20 weeks now. And so I thought that I would make this video because it is the new year, and everybody, one of the big things that everybody, for me, my New Year's resolution for the past, 20 years has been I'm going to lose weight this year. And you can see how well I've done with that because here I am, 2021, still on this journey. So, but in the last 20 weeks, I have made some amazing self-discoveries and have found some real success in this journey, and I thought I would share it with you guys. So wherever you are in life, whatever your circumstances may be, whether or not you've battled obesity your whole life, whether or not an injury has caused you to gain weight, or whether or not you're trying to lose some weight after a pregnancy, whatever your situation may be, I hope these 5 tips will, 5 pieces of wisdom and advice that I have learned over the past, I say 20 weeks. These are things that I've been learning my whole life. I've been overweight my whole life, and you check out my video down below where I kind of explain to you my journey with obesity and gaining and losing 100 pounds 3 or 4 times in my life. So wherever you are in your journey to health, sometimes it's not, for me, it wasn't always, not always. For me, it's not always just about what's on the scale. I have other reasons for making these choices that I'm making. And if you've been with me on this journey, you can, and if not, you can find out by watching some of my other videos. But anyway, so I thought that I would come on here and share with you guys some of the top 5 things I have learned over a lifetime. But most recently, I've really kind of learned these in the last 20 or so weeks about how to be successful in 2021 with losing weight, with making a change, with transforming your life. How can you have success, whether or not it's your first time or your 50th time? So the first step, the first tip, the first piece of advice, I don't know how we want to say it. The first thing is to remember to start small. I think for me, I would gung-ho. I'd be gung-ho for the first 3 weeks, then I would just lose steam. I'd come in on the first day, eating clean, eating veggies, cutting calories, exercising, strict, drinking the water, taking the vitamins, all the things on that first day. And I would give it all 110%, and I would be going at it. And then I would just wear myself out. And I would, after about 3 or 4 weeks, sometimes 5, sometimes 10, I would just exhaust myself and I would just burn out because it was just such an unattainable level to keep up. I just couldn't do it. So, when you are morbidly obese, and maybe that's you, you don't have the skills that you need to live that kind of lifestyle, that kind of active. There's a lot of things you have to change to get there. It's a slow process. And I think I always thought that I could just flip that switch and change everything all at once in the same day and start living from that point on. But I couldn't, and I never did. And I would fail repeatedly because I would lose momentum. I would exhaust myself. I'd injure myself. How many times have I injured a muscle in my body because I've pushed it too far because it wasn't ready to go that distance? So I think what I did differently this time was I decided to take it step by step. I knew the things that I needed to change, and I haven't even changed all of them. Those of you who know, what's right over here. If you want to know what that thing sticking out on the side is, that's my treadmill. And so one of the things that I still haven't been able to conquer is moving my body, adding exercise into my life. Let's see, because today so far I've gotten 1,000 steps. I don't watch TV. I haven't been watching TV, but I've only gotten 1,000 steps, and it's like 2:30. So I'm pretty sedentary. That's just the truth. It is what it is. It is what it is, people. So I haven't taken that step yet, but that hasn't stopped me from beginning my journey. And I think that's so essential for you to recognize. If you're watching this, you want to know my advice. So here it is. I think that's so essential for starting this journey, is to start somewhere. Because I think we allow that to become a stumbling block. Oh, I don't have a gym membership, I can't start. Oh, I have all the crappy food in my house, I have to wait till it's all gone and I go grocery shopping. Oh, I need to buy exercise clothes, workout clothes. These are all excuses that I have used through my life. Oh, I don't have tennis shoes. I can't start this journey right now. I don't have the right tennis shoes. I don't have the right equipment. I don't have the right clothing. I don't have the right food. I don't have the right food storage containers. I don't have the right cookbooks. Whatever your excuse may be. I don't have this. I need this. It is all a lie, and you are lying to yourself. You can start today. What is that thing that you need to change? And for me, it was food. For me, it was my relationship with food and the food that I put in my body. And that's what I chose to do. I chose to change my eating and to eat a ketogenic diet. And that was just the choice that I made for myself. So what's the choice for you? Some of the things that I've been additional things that I've been trying to add into my life are drinking more water, getting enough sleep. I've always been pretty good about the sleep thing, to be honest. I do get about 8 hours of sleep. But sometimes, I fall off that sleep wagon and I'll stay up way too late. But I'm starting to learn, I can't have caffeine after a certain time, and how to allow my body to get the rest that it needs. So maybe you need to have 8 hours of sleep, or however many hours of sleep your body needs. Maybe you need to drink more water. Maybe you need to eliminate smoking. Maybe you need to move your body. Maybe you got everything else, you're just kind of sedentary like me. You need to up your step game. Whatever you need to do, start small. Don't overwhelm yourself and be like in the gym on the first day, going at it 110%, because you will lose steam. No, I hope you don't, but you might. And so for me, this time around, I started small, and each week I added another goal to reach for. Sometimes I added those goals repeatedly, like drinking 64 ounces of water a day, because I'm still not doing that. I'm really bad. I really do need to drink more water. Anyway, so I'll get there. So for, whatever that health goal you need, add it a week at a time or 2 weeks at a time. You guys know it's 20 weeks. I'm still working on getting this treadmill going, but I have great aspirations for the new year. I think I'm in a headspace now that I'm really ready to tackle that. And I think the whole New Year's resolution kind of gives me a little bit of steam, a little momentum to get it going. But I'm just looking at myself in the monitor here. Can you guys see how thin my face has thinned out? How I'm losing it around my face? If you're new, you have to go back and look at some of my older videos, but I'm noticing it. Hello. Anyway, I digress. What's next? So step 1, advice 1. I don't know what you want to call it. Tip 1, start slow. Don't overwhelm yourself. All right, number 2, just freaking do it. Stop making the excuses. Stop. Just do it. Do not wait for Monday to start, because Monday never comes. And I am saying this to you because I know it is true. On Monday, I'm going to start my diet. Or after New Year's, I'm going to start my diet. Or, whatever you want to call it. There's a lot of baggage with that word diet. You know, I'm going to make the changes. I'm going to stop eating this, stop smoking, start drinking more water. On this day, I'm going to do it. Stop, 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 stop. Monday is never coming. All you have is today. Make those changes today. Decide what you're going to do differently today and do it. Stop with the excuses. And I can tell you that with all the love and kindness in my heart, because I am the queen of excuses. Oh, crud, I'm just going to have to take my own medicine. Stop. I just realized what I did. As I'm telling you this, stop with the excuses, it just clicked in my head. Get on that treadmill. Just get on it. I think I'm going to get on it after this video. Just do it. Stop making excuses. Wow. All right, Jennifer. I'm going to have to watch my own videos. Stop making excuses. You know, so my excuses for my treadmill are, oh, I have to wake up early enough. That's my excuse. I want to do it first thing in the morning, and if I don't wake up or if I don't have enough time in my morning, I can't do it. And conveniently, I have not made the time, even though I'm off all week. Physician, heal thyself. Check back. I'll let you know my excuses, but I'll just go. Stop making excuses, okay? All right. Step number 3. Tip number 3. Advice number 3. Take it one day at a time. Take it one. Don't look at the big picture. Focus on the process, not the destination. One step at a time. One meal at a time, one walk at a time, one glass of water at a time, one day at a time. And focus on the victories in the now. Because as you know, or if you've been with me, or if you've journeyed on this path before, it gets overwhelming and it gets exhausting. And when you're focusing on a destination, when you're looking to whatever, 150 pounds I have to lose, 130 pounds, 100 pounds, those numbers are so big and it's so overwhelming. So make it doable. You know, how do you eat an elephant? One bite at a time. How do we lose 100 pounds? 1 pound at a time. Focus on the pound. Focus on what you have right in front of you today and make it happen. That for me has been something that I've had to remind myself of repeatedly. It's about the process. It's about what happens every day. And those little steps are going to add up to this big journey that's going to get you where you need to go. And yeah, that's my advice for that. Focus on one step at a time. It's going to get you where you need to go. The 4th piece of wisdom or advice that I have to offer you is find a friend. Find a support group. Not necessarily to do it with you, because this has also been a crutch and a trap door for me. Is relying on somebody else to either exercise with you or to diet with you or to eat keto or to go to Weight Watchers, or relying on other people to help you find success. I'm not saying that, because other people will fail you, and other people will abandon you. You can't rely on other people for this. This has to be about you. This has to be about you taking care of yourself for you, for nobody else. And so what you need to do, but what is helpful is to have somebody that you can commiserate with, somebody that's going to hold you accountable, somebody that you can tell your numbers to, tell how much you weigh to, somebody that is going to cheer you on, somebody that's going to speak love to you and encourage you. And if you don't have somebody in your life, I am happy to be that person for you. Let me know in a comment down below. I would love to join you in your journey, to be encouraging, to be a voice of love and encouragement and positivity for you. So find that person. Maybe it's your spouse, your best friend, just somebody, a parent, a sibling, somebody you trust, somebody that you know will support you in your journey and will hold your hand, but also will keep you accountable. And I am so thankful that I have so many people in my life who are those people for me. If you are part of my Facebook group, you're one of them. I have a little Facebook group where I post weekly weigh-in stuff, where I post videos where I'm feeling just down, just a place where I can go to process things and find support and encouragement. This YouTube channel is one of those things for me. I have a great group of friends who support me and encourage me, hold me accountable, check in on me, and I think that is so important. I think that's one of the great things about Weight Watchers, is those weigh-ins. And now that everything's gone digital and coronavirus and everything like that, I don't know how that's still working for people, but I know there's a great community with the Weight Watchers app and stuff like that. Find your people, find your community that are going to encourage you and support you. And if there's plenty of people on YouTube too, so if you don't have anybody, I'm here. I would love to be your encourager. That's what I do. And and the fifth piece of advice that I have for you, which is the biggest wisdom that I have gained in 2020, is to love yourself, to give yourself some grace, to speak kindness and love to yourself. Because remember, we're human. We make mistakes, but sometimes we give too much weight to those mistakes, and they become millstones that drown us and that we cannot escape from. So I want you to love yourself and give yourself a little bit of grace. Don't give yourself excuses. You have to be able to understand the difference between allowing yourself to fail and forgiving yourself from failing. There's a big difference. And so failure is only final when you give up. So that's another great little idiom that I've learned. But just keep going, but love yourself. There's no such thing as cheating, because you are your own boss. You make your own choices. But you know what you need and you know what you don't need. You know when you've eaten too much. Your body will tell you, and you'll get a better sense of that as you go on this journey. So those are my five words of wisdom for 2021 if you are choosing this weight loss journey. Let me see, what are the five? I lost them again. Here are my five. Here they are. Start slow, don't overdo it. Don't overwhelm yourself by going cold turkey all in on the first day. Make a plan with small steps that are doable. Just do it. Stop with the excuses. Stop waiting for everything to be perfect. Don't wait for Monday. That's really what it's about. Don't wait for Monday. Do it today. Take it one meal, one walk at a time. That's all you can do. Just one choice at a time. And if you make a choice that's not on your path, the next choice, have it be one that's on your path. We can go to the left, we can go to the right, but what happens is when we step off that path and we keep going, we need to get right back on path. We can take detours, but get back on. Find a support group. Find your people. Find the people that are going to encourage you, cheer you on, and help you to reach your goal. Not only encourage you, but hold you accountable. Who's going to ask you, Jen, did you go for a walk today? Because I have those people, and they're annoying. I love them dearly. I love them dearly. Oh, this is my necklace I got for Christmas, isn't it? Distracting. Okay. And the final piece of wisdom, love yourself. Love yourself. Give yourself some grace and positive self-talk. That's one of the when we talk about love, every time you have a negative comment, whether you vocalize it or it's internal, you need to catch yourself. I don't want you to say, I'm so fat, I'm such a failure, I'm never going to do this, this is too hard, I can't make it, I'm going to be fat my whole life. Whatever those negative words that you tell yourself are, stop it. Because you are perfect. Whether you're 300 pounds, 400 pounds, 100 pounds, whatever the number on the scale says is regardless to the worth that you have. You are perfect just the way you are. And that's why my channel, which I really don't talk about that often, is called Perfectly Imperfect, because we are imperfect. We are fallen, broken, imperfect people who at the same time are perfectly made and perfectly loved. We live in this tension. It's okay to live in this tension and to have those conflicting two coexistences. You know, we can be both at the same time. You know, there's a great little quote that I have, is that you can be a masterpiece and a work in progress at the same time. And that's it. That's exactly it. You know, none of us is finished. We're all a work in progress. No matter who you are still changing. You're still growing. You're still discovering and transforming in different ways. You know, for some of us, it is going to have to do with our health and with our physicality. I got it out. You know, for other people, it's about emotional health. You know, we all are a work in progress, and it's just different for each of us. And so, you know, embracing that you are never going to be a finished product. There's things about you that are need fixing. There's things about all of us, and we are works in progress, perfectly imperfect at the same time. Well, whatever 2021 holds for you, I know it'll be great. And I hope this video has helped you, given you some encouragement, some wisdom, some advice to help you take those first steps in whatever journey you decide to launch this year, this new year, 2021. As always, I would love for you to subscribe to my videos, ring that bell so you get a notification every time I post, give me a big thumbs up, and leave me a comment. What is your journey for 2021? What are your dreams, your goals, your hopes? Is it just to have to be able to go outside without a mask? Isn't that everybody's dream eventually, to get back there? Whatever 2021 holds, I know that we can conquer it one step at a time. Until my next video, remember to love one another, but most importantly, to love yourself. Have a great year.